This is the instructional video on how to guide students and parents through using the Genius PDF Scanner app that's available for free through Google Play or the Apple Play Store or the Apple Store apps. Again, there is a paid subscription that they, of course, try to sell, but you don't need to use that one. We could just use the free services. What I want to do is be able to scan the students' writing samples and send them to me through LMS so that I can download them on my computer and annotate them and give them comments. I need to see their writing. I need to see where they're at as far as their punctuation, their skills, their vocabulary skills, their spelling skills, and their total writing skills in general. To date, what we've been doing in class is I've just been having them write. And of course, we cover spelling, capitalization, punctuation, and ending punctuation of that sorts. But I haven't been able to give them independent instruction or guidance on an independent level up until today or this week. That's why I want to use this PDF scanner so I can start seeing them from this point on. We're getting to the point of the quarter where the instruction is crucial. Again, my goal for the beginning few weeks for quarter one was to get them to write. Sometimes writing is seen as a chore for students who think, yeah, how many. They always ask, how many lines do I have to write? How many lines do I have to write? I need to get them out of that mindset. So the first part of the year or the school year here was just to get them to write, get that production up. Once the production is up, now we can go in and start looking at more specifics, the uh, the areas for grammar and having grammar, punctuation, capitalization, uh, and see how they're incorporated now in their independent writing. For the most part, well, they have been doing very well. They've been responding very well to the amount of writing that we've been doing in class. Now we need to go to the next step. And the reason I want to use this uh, scan app, the Genius Scan, is it's very easy to use and it's free. And it's you can use it on your iPhones, your iPads, and your Androids also, and it's free again. And eventually, the goal is to have the students uh, to guide them through this process and have them work on this in class. So this is the Genius Scan app. So once you download it and open it up and answer the few questions that they have, when you get ready to scan, you'll see this screen here. And once you get ready to scan, you click on the plus sign. And when you click on the plus sign, you'll have your documents on a flat surface. And when you put your document within the borders of the Genius Scan, it'll highlight it like this, letting you know that it's ready to capture it. And you can go ahead and press this button, and you can scan the document that you have there. You can also see photos there because it will let you take photos and then upload those and convert those to PDF files. What I found in the past is when I have the students do this in the past, they all they had to do was take pictures through the scan app and then send them out to their email accounts, and well, that's the way we worked. Luckily, here with Renaissance, we have the LMS system, which makes it much more easier, so that I can organize those all those documents. When it's all through emails, it gets very cumbersome as far as the amount of documents that I have to juggle around. With the LMS system, it's very simple. It puts them into categories and it's real easy. So once you're ready to scan, you'll click on the button here and it'll scan it and you'll see the number one there telling you that it was scanned. If you have multiple documents, you'll just repeat this step, repeat that one, and you'll see a two there once it's done, and then you keep going until you're done with scanning the documents that you have. But more likely, it won't be more than two. Of course, when you're done, you'll click on the done button here, and it will send you to this screen here. Of course, there's other ways to export them. The easiest way for us to work with right now is the email. You're going to be emailing them to your email accounts, and then from there, you will download them either to your Google Drive or to your own computer's My Documents, or if you have a file that you created, you could dump them there. and so you'll be ready to upload them when we get to the LMS interface. And again, make sure that you put your child's name here and the sample that they're submitting, whether it's the rough draft or the narrative, whether it's a reader's response, and it'll be indicated on the wall or in the calendar on the LMS interface per classroom. And again, when you see it, it'll arrive to your email. It'll look like this. It'll have the name that you put up here, and this is the PDF file. So again, you'll download it to your computer or to your Google Drive. So we'll get ready to upload it to me using the LMS interface. So those are the steps to use the Genius scans. There's really not much to it. The trick is when you go to this section here, getting it to not come out blurry, and you'll see it'll show you what it looks like before you email it to me. So then now you have to upload it to the LMS through the LMS system. And when you log in with the child's name, your child's name here, this is a traditional RenWeb that we use. We're going to go down and we're going to go to the LMS system. I know most of you are used to using the homework drop, uh, but we're transitioning into using the LMS system. It is a more um, complete way of organizing the assignments, and it gives it a better format. And when you're ready, when you click on the LMS, you'll see the multiple classrooms your child is assigned. These are mine, and these are the first two that I put up there for this week. So when you see this little icon, that means you'll be able to upload the assignment. That means it's assignment that needs to be uploaded. And we can also do quizzes here and announcements, and those are other symbols. But for us right now, for this training right now, we're going to be looking for this. So if you're going to submit the personal narrative rough draft, you'll click on this, and it'll show you a screen like this. Of course, it'll say elementary rough draft. I did the test here. Type in the name of the title of the paper and the child's name. When you get ready to look for your PDF file, you go to the attached section here. There'll be a little red icon that shows up. You'll click on that to attach your file, and then from there you're either going to browse your computer, or if you have it in your Google Drive or in another uh, saved pen drive, or whichever the case may be. And then of course you click on turn in. Those are the steps. There's really not much to it. The difficult part is to get that uh, Genius scan uploaded to your device and be able to use it efficiently so that we can get the turnaround here um, in a couple of days so that students can start turning in those assignments. And then when I get them, I'll be able to get them uploaded on my computer and I'll see it like this. This was the two pager that I sent to myself earlier just for practice, of course. If it were longer, I just snipped this picture out so you didn't see the whole page. But it would show both pages complete if I didn't snip it out. And once I upload it to my computer, I'll be able to annotate it. And of course, these are the editing marks that they're going to be taught this week. And from this point on, we're going to be doing the editing together. Okay. But they need to have the input from me first. Excuse me, so that they can go back and do some revisions as guided practice. And the goal eventually, as them as writers, they'll be able to find these issues in their papers and make the corrections as we do a guided writing practice in the editing. And we'll start using these symbols to edit our papers. And again, then I'll be able to share it back. They can upload it. They don't have to print it out again. They can upload it and see it on their end of the computer, and then use my comments for them to revise and rewrite that paper. So we're going to be doing this for the documents that are needed to be sent to me for revisions or to review any tests that they write, any spelling tests, any other document that needs to be submitted to. I'm trying to limit the number of documents that need to be sent to me. Trying to do as many assignments through our online platforms, but there is a point where at this grade level, it is imperative that I get a chance to work with them one on one with their individual work. That's the key to success here. Again, I hope this video helped. If you still have any other questions about how to use the Genius Scan or any other issue with this process, please send me an email. I'll be more than happy to help. I know it's going to take a little practice, but the goal is to eventually be able to have the child or the student be able to do this process on their own. And it is possible. It is possible. It's just a matter of training them and teaching them. Children nowadays are so computer savvy that sometimes we buy a device and they're showing us how to use it. So again, I hope this video helped. I'll try to make more if needed, depending on what the areas of concern are. For the most part, this was the quickest way I can think of to get us up to date on what the goals are for the next few weeks of this quarter, and hopefully together we can get through this process in a timely manner. So again, this is Mr. Lopez signing off, thanking you for your time and your cooperations and patience.